What is up, guys? It's Fat Leo, and this is week 1 of the NBC against Capjames. He's apparently the best player. He was like 10-0 last season, so it's a cool opponent for me to get week 1. Interesting team I brought. I have a dedicated lead in Meloetta. Stop rocks. However, because he has fidget or whatever you call it, I think that's the lead. So I'm gonna lead off with. It just leads well. Like I think that's gonna be the lead. So I'm gonna lead Choo Choo. Yeah, fidget leads. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm gonna click 1,000 arrows. He does hard switch into Togetic. That's fine. I could hard switch myself. The reason I did that is just because Fidget's like a Focus Sash lead, and I have Toxic for this, but you just don't know what Fidget's gonna do. Some people are just content to stay in and get rocks up turn 1 and drop to their Focus Sash. What do we have? Zygarde. I'm glad he didn't bring Manaphy, which is pretty cool. So I want to calculate thing spread. I'm Jolly, 252 in attack, so I'm Yashberry. 1,000 arrows to a Togetic. It looks bit def. That did a lot. He could be Fizz. Could he be? So he's Fizz def actually, and I got a min roll right there, so that's okay. Fizz def's basically what I prep for. Honestly, I think going hard to Keto isn't a bad idea. He could Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, it doesn't do too much, so I'm okay with that. Display to Fidget is obvious, and I'm wondering if he would go Fidget immediately. I could fire off a Z Hyper Voice. Oh, I have Z Dark Pulse, great. Let's see, Togetic. Heliolisk, special attacker. I am Darkinium Z. Darkinium Z. His Pokemon are Fidget, Togetic. Togetic actually lives Thunderbolt in this range. Are you kidding me? Oh, I don't think he would attack. I don't think he does. And Fidget probably the play. It could go Kyurem and he could go Decidueye. I'm going to Volt Switch. He gets free rocks. I'm gonna Volt Switch. Yeah, he goes Decidueye. That's what I thought. That's why I Volt Switched. Nobody likes risking their electric types. So Decidueye to take 14 from a Volt Switch. He's obviously some kind of defensive set, unless he's Assault Vest. He looks to also be Fizz Def. Alright, 2 Fizz Def Pokemon. I mean, this is a nice clean switch into my boy right here. Torkoal! And his switch into this barely exists. Could be Silvally, but I am going to fire off an Eruption. You know what? I think Kyurem's coming in because Kyurem... Does Kyurem even switch in? I'm firing off an Eruption. Wait a second. Is Heat Wave the play? Because if he U-turns... no, I'm clicking Eruption. Because if he U-turns, he loses Decidueye. Because Eruption will kill, so... If Kyurem comes in, I'm okay because I'm prepped for Kyurem. Because I'm Assault Vest, so I should be able to live any hit. So, Eruption is my play here. Let's see what he does. If he goes to Fidget, I'm pretty sure I have Earth Power, right? I don't, but 2 Eruptions should kill. He actually, to lose? Really? To lose him right here? Why? Alright. So I clicked Eruption because it kills. Even, I don't know if it would have killed if he had Shaka, but that's why I clicked Eruption, man. No need to predict. I was considering doubling for Kyurem, but I think Eruption does a lot to Kyurem. Now I lose my max special attack Eruptions, but at 80%, I don't know, whatever. I'll calculate when I need to. Obviously can't go Celesteela. Yeah, he goes Kyurem. Okay, so the thing here is Torkoal. What's my set? I could have no rocks, but what I need rocks from Meloetta though. I'm modest max special attack with Assault Vest, so I know I can live any hit. Modest Assault Vest. Drought. Let's see. Flamethrower. Oh, I have Heat Wave actually. Heat. I'm running some inaccurate moves. Eruption. Let's say I'm at 80%. Purum Black. I guess he thought I'd set rocks. Eruption destroys this guy. And Earth Power is not a 2-hit KO, so I'm clicking Heat Wave here. Yep, that's not a 2-hit KO. And he's Life Orb. Perfect. 68. Get the burn. Oh, that sucks for him, but I mean, it's the play. I want to keep him because I can defog or I can spin on Togetic. So I'm going to go into Miltank because Miltank can take this thing on and I can roost off this damage unless he has a... Nope, he's just dead. Perfect. Let's go. That's 2 mons down. Purum Black was a threat. He's got Fidget here, which is annoying, but rocks take out my Torkoal upon entry, so I think my play is to just set my own, honestly. And he goes for spikes, which is, you know, not good. I can live a spike. I could get Hazard stacked here, but he's lost 2 Pokemon, so honestly, once they're, yeah, Capjames looking pretty good. Unfortunately, I probably have to switch out into something like, I'm gonna go hard Choo Choo. And I think pop off a Toxic. He goes for rocks, okay. I think I'm actually gonna 1,000 arrows and then Toxic, though it's risky. It's really risky. Togetic. Yeah, I guess that's the play. He does switch into Togetic. I didn't want to risk it. 1,000 arrows. Oh, I crit. Ah, man, that's really bad for him. That's really bad for him. That's really bad for him because now he. That's really bad for him. Simple as that. I'm at 1,000 arrows again. I'm playing this, man. If he. All right, what type is this? Normal Silvally? Does Silvally get ice coverage? Silvally. Oh wait, I'm Yachberry. I don't think I care. Yeah, I'm Yachberry. I'm gonna click 1,000 arrows. 38. What? Solvest? Return. Doesn't take me out. I have ways to kill his Fidget. Like with the Sash Pop, I think Trudy could do a lot of work to this team. I'm dead upon entry, so I'm gonna click 1,000 arrows anyway. Alright, so now we have Via Melon, who can Thunder Punch this. Beats Fidget one-on-one, so the problem is Celesteela. Miltank. How does Miltank do against Celesteela with Thunder Punch? Celesteela. Let's assume Spadef. Thunder Punch. If it's Fizdef, it can sub on me. If it's Spadef, it can also kind of sub on me. But this thing gets no recovery, so I think my play is to go into the Melon. If I go Juliana Crane, or if I go this, I take a huge return. I could Wish Protect, Light of Ruin, HP Fire. HP Fire is going to be good for this thing, like I can bait it and then finish up with something else. Am I Babiri? Oh, I'm Life Orb. Oh, crap. That's not good. Unfortunately, it looks like I have to go Miltank. And so be it. I'm gonna Milk Drink here. Return shouldn't kill me. Superpower should kill him, but let's see how much this does. If he does want to switch, I'm okay with that. That's fine. Yep, Celesteela. I didn't come unprepared for this, but sub could be a problem. Sub could be a problem here. But I do have coverage for it, so it might not beat me. 24. Sub? No. And I would speed him. Thunder Punch into Fidget. Yeah, that doesn't really get him anywhere. I'm gonna Milk Drink. Good. Yeah, if he doesn't have sub, I should be okay here, I think. I think I beat Celesteela 1v1. Yeah, Miltank wasn't really meant to stand on Celesteela. Thunder Punch was for Manaphy, but he seeds me. That's fine. That's actually why I ran Sap Sipper. Sap Sipper was for the Celesteela, so so he couldn't see me, because that would be annoying. And yeah, that's what I need. Let's go. He crits me again, but that's okay. I'm gonna heal up here. I should beat Silvally, and I should be able to beat Fidget. I'm gonna Thunder Punch one more time. Second Zygarde. I have Sacks though, that's the thing. I have Sacks. A crit Heavy Slam won't kill me here. Unless he was trying to put me into range for something else. He goes to Silvally, that's also fine. If he has the fire move, man. Isn't my play? If you know what? Do I beat Fidget? Yeah, Juliana Crane plus Trudy should beat. Oh, you know what? What's Fidget's speed? Oh, 105. Helios can take it out. So I'm gonna stay in Thunder Punch. I actually outspeed him, which is pretty crazy. So he was no speed. Fidget. Poison Ground. I do not have much coverage for this guy. I'm gonna click Hammer Arm and hope for the best. He goes for Spikes. 11%. He's Black Sludge. So actually, he's not gonna die. That's so annoying. Hammer Arm misses. I'm fully Hazard Stack, but like Keto with Hyper Voice should. That's fine. Or not necessarily. Is there any way I lose? Celesteela dies on Rock's entry, so. Oh, come on, man. Tailwind. Yeah, his last move has to be a poison move. Get another crit. I'm slowly wearing him down, but. Yeah. What's my speed on Floette? Can Floette live a poison hit? Yeah, Fidget is weak, so Sludge Wave. Let's assume he gets Sludge Wave. Floette, Eternal, Offensive Wish Tank. I comfortably live Sludge Wave, and Light of Ruin does 40% or so. So I just basically have to put everyone into Heliolisk range. I'll sack Miltank here. I'm not doing a lot of damage, and my Hammer Arms are missing. Hammer Arm is for Kyurem, so I had to run that. I'm completely Hazard Stacked. This guy's going to be taking 25 upon entry. Let's calculate spread, actually. Let's see. Miltank, physically defensive, Impish, Leftovers, Sep Zipper, Hammer Arm, Hammer Arm to Fidget. Should be doing less than it is, or it's doing more than it the hell? It's doing 11. It should be doing like I don't know why it's doing so much. And Tailwinds. Celesteela's dead on entry, so I don't care. I'm gonna spam Hammer Arm, man, until I'm just gonna keep spamming Hammer Arm. He goes into Celesteela. Now he takes Rocks, which is nice. Basically, I just have to sack Torkoal. I'm gonna use up all my Hammer Arms. He U-turns. So that's his last move. So I know. So all I have to do is sack. Wait, not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna do that yet. I'm just gonna spam Hammer Arm until I'm out of Hammer Arms, and then either Heliolisk or honestly, Trudy wins as well. So I should actually just sack. You know what? I can try to preserve differential by. I'll wear him down as much as I can. I'll go into Meloetta later. Now he outspeeds me, which is annoying, so let's calculate how much this Fidget. So if he's doing U-turn, he's doing 7% to Miltank. That looks like this is. I don't know what the set is. I don't know. Let's see. How much does he do to Meloetta? Pirouette. U-turn does like 6%. So I can just go hard into Meloetta. And click Ice Punch. Return does more. So I'm going to click Return. I think that should pick up the kill, if I'm not mistaken. U-turns doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, I resisted because I'm fighting. GG, James. 5-0. That's pretty cool. So, you know, Meloetta did what I had to do. I saw this Torkoal put in some work. So thanks for watching, guys. Valeu.